Good morning, guys. So, that's it. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the wireframe tools. For those of you who already finished the assignment or about to finish the assignment, it's time to start thinking about your project. Right? We're going to have a final project by the end of this course. So the first step to do the project is coming up with the idea. And there can be any topics interesting. Can be a blog, can be something like an online shopping platform, like eBay or Amazon. And also it can be something like a bookstore, a student management, like MSIMBA website. It can be anything like some data analyze, some game website, or some like a marathon, sports, anything interesting, right? So the first thing you need to come up with idea and have a description about it, like for yourself. Think about like what I want to do in this project and what the user can do within my application. Like, are they able to communicate with each other? Are they able to log in? It definitely gonna will require the user to be logged in. To be able to log in, all right? We'll have there's a minimum requirement in our description of the assignment. Let me show you. So if you go to the symbol assignment, just I'm talking about this many times. We'll have a minimum requirement here. Requires you to have at least 5 pages, and at least 5. And here are just some recommendations for you. You don't have to exactly follow this description here, but you need to think about how many pages you're gonna need. At least 5, all right? And have some style requirement, like ask you to it's basically ask you to make your website responsive. Right? It should be not only for desktop, also mobile friendly. Like using Bootstrap or some other libraries, CSS libraries to make it responsive. Or if you prefer, you can use CSS by your own to make it responsive. But it's gonna take some more time. And use a model view. It doesn't have to be model view controller. Can be model view model or something like that. As long as you're using some libraries like a Knockout, like Angular, or other organizational libraries, you should be fine with this, right? And search requirement. There's at least one thing can be searched. If that's a blog, user may be able to search with the blog topic. If that is a shopping website, user will be able to search the item. If that is like some management website, maybe they can still search for the students, search for the the employees here. So this should be something like we can search. We haven't talked about search a lot yet, but remember we can. How did we do to search around the filter of a list? Right, that kind of search. To think about something we can search. And the user management, we can talk that later, like to be able to manage the different kinds of user. And also we have the login requirement. User should be able to log in, and they should have their own profile. And we're gonna have an administrator request. Like we'll have one special kind of user, which is an administrator. Also, we're gonna cover that in the future. Like this is for the anonymous user. Is for the user who hasn't logged in yet. They should also be able to use your application, but just maybe using part of the functionalities. Since like maybe they without like if we are doing a blog, they can still like use other blog without logging, but they cannot post new ones. And if there's shopping website, they will be still able to go through the different stuff, like checking the different item, but they may not able to check out, or they may not able to add in comments, or like they may not able to post a new item, something like that, right? So we just give limited functions to the anonymous user, right? And the user requirement is basically saying if you are in a team, if you're only one person, you just need one kind of role. And if you have 2 people in your team, you need at least 2 kinds of user. For example, it's a shopping website. You have the a buyer and seller, right? If it's some I don't know, a management website, maybe have staff and like students, right? Like teacher students, things like that. So you can think about like what kind of website you're making and how what kind of end user is going to have, who is going to using your website. And for the web service and database, those are for the future. So that's it. The first step is to think about your let me going down here. The project description. Think about like what topic you are going to do for your project, and provide description of your project. All right. And also, if you are going to form into a team, please let me know about that. Right? If you are going to team with someone, and you need to let me know. Right? So, and also you need to include a problem statement. Think about like, is there anything I want to do, or maybe I don't really know how to do it, and that's going to be the thing we're going to accomplish by finishing this course. Right? We're going to learn how to face those problems. And for each of user lists the goals that the user could accomplish using your website. So what the user can do in here, that's it. And some students already have the idea, and maybe you already finished the description. And also you will be able to start to do the project design here. It's basically ask you to design your website. You have basically two things to do here. Firstly, to think about what pages I need. Maybe you can come up with like, I need a login page, I need a register page, user will have a profile page, right? And I want a home page for my project. Like if any other pages, maybe I want a search page. I mean, user can search something, right? And there's a page for the search results. Search detail, like when I click something in the search page, I should see the detail of the stuff. And those are the pages come up with, and you can list them out. And the next step is going to wireframing. Here, wireframing your website with some tools here. Right. So you are going to your job is to come up with some wireframing like this, and it basically is created by some like drawing tools and just draw the layout of stuff. Like this is like how my homepage is gonna look like. And also like other pages like my my profile page like this. Also may have my like other pages. Just drawing them out, right? Just I'll use some drawing tools, drawing them out. And here I'm using one of them called a Blomstick, something like that. And it allows you to generate the layout like that, and also make the things clickable. Like the login button here, if you click that, it's gonna pop up the login place, and then click, after you enter your name and password, click go. You just go to the profile, and you'll be able to edit your profile, and you will be able to save it, things like that. Or contact us page, or like find page. Find page is for search, right? Search and search result. View more, show you the detail, and the register. So think about like how many pages you're gonna have and how the things are linked together, right? So this is a really big project. Your project then has to be like as big as this one. This one has 22 pages. So just come up with one with like at least 5 pages, right? At least 5. But you know, make it fancy, and you can. It's a chance for you to start working on the thing you are interested in, right? This one is too big. Yeah. So home button, find us contact page. Everything here is clickable. It's really cool, and this is just a PDF file, all right? So if you go to the Google, search for wireframing tools, it's gonna come up with nothing needs to be free. Actually, most of them are free, and there's gonna be more than 20 listed here, right? It's a lot, and the one I'm using is called this one, Balsamiq wireframings. It's like it's not totally free, but it's free for a month. And I believe 1 month is enough for you to just come up with an idea. Maybe you just need 1 week to do so. So I used this one, and if you just start cloud trial here, log in with your Google account, you should be able just to start doing things here. Like you can create a new project, like this one. Let me just delete this one maybe. I don't know. Just after you create, and you just click in, and this is the page they're gonna bring you in here. And it's really easy. You can just drag things in here, like drag the things you need in here. Like maybe I need a browser page, and just make it bigger. And think about what do I need here. Let me give a name. This may be my login page, right? My login page. What I need here. Let's try to looking for something I need. Maybe I need some input box, right? I need a place to enter my username and the password. So just search around. Oh, it's actually maybe there's many options you can choose. You can just search for login, like here, like this one. I'm gonna use this one. So I can just put this one in here. Well, I don't know how to really import it. I haven't used this for a long time. Yeah, this one is what I need. Import it into project, right? I can do so. Where is that? I don't know. But I can just play around with it. Layout. Markups. I cannot find it, but well, I believe you will be able to do so. Let's put a text input here. This is might be for the username, make it longer. And let's have another one. Let's copy this one, paste. Put the one for the register, and gonna have labels to here, right? Some text. This is going to be for login, username, something like that. Just think about like how you want to design it. And copy that. I may have one for the password. It's really fun and it's really important. Like if without design, if you just start directly start doing your submit. I don't like this. I think I should be able to change the icon showing here. Plus, let's change that. Remove that. It's called login here. I think like that. So without designing, like it's gonna be really tough. Like you're gonna forget what's the next step during the work because you're thinking about around like the functionality or something like that. So it's really important to start designing your pages to make sure the layout is well designed, and then you have a pattern to follow, and it's really easy to just use HTML instead of like drawing. It's really fast. Like just have a form here, to input fields, to labels. It's really easy, but first you need to come up with idea and make sure every page is well organized, and then you don't have to come up with a page and redo it again and again, right? So let's design it first, and then just follow the pattern and to create stuff, right? So any pattern you like. And this is not going to be exactly has that like this one. You just have a pattern, a basic ideas what you're gonna have in here and how the page will be organized, like, right? This can be a login page, something like that. So just come up with a with an idea of each page. A login page, I can add more pages, like my register, and one more page for my home page, one page for my search page, or something like that. Right? Think about the topic and the different pages of the stuff. Right? And if you like, you can also after you've done for desktop view, you may have also the layout for your mobile phones. That's also available here. Like if you put this one on the left, you can also put the iPhone on the right, or like you can put that on another page. And think about like what iPhone pages will look like. Maybe it also have the username and also have the password, right? Like after the username and the password,
you should be able to bring that in or out. Yeah, it has a also have a password, have 2 buttons like that, or also you can come up with a mobile view and also just make it replace it by the HTML code, right? It's just come up with a design idea, and I will be able also to help you to check out your design if you prefer. Yeah. So this, after you do that, you should be able to export this, like share this or something like that, to as a PDF file, or you don't even need to share this. Just you keep this for yourself. This is just basically a start designing for your project. Just follow that pattern to start doing your project. All right. So actually forget how to export it, but this is just one of your choice. If you search for the wireframing tools, there's actually a lot. Like a lot of ones here, like Mockflow. This is also one of them. I'm not sure this one is totally free. And you have like a lot of them, right? Just take a look. Wireframe CC. Right, just keep looking and looking for the one you like, right? And just try to design a page, and then following that pattern you can start coding your pages. You already learned how to using Bootstrap, and just one page is just basically one component, and you just start doing that. Just follow your own pace, and remember the assignment is going to the project is due by the end of the course. So once you finish your assignment, spend some time on the project. I'll spend some time on the project, and I'll help you with any question you have. And yeah, I recorded a video. I can upload this video to the YouTube, and just finish your assignment, and then spend some time on this thing.